The Baltic DLC is out now. What joys, except from nobody can actually play it. So, yeah, Slytherin once again has absolutely messed up the release of a very long delayed DLC. But yeah, now that it's actually been released, it doesn't work. So yeah, if I was writing a report like I do for my soldiers, etc., it'd be Broken Arrow consistently sets low standards and fails to meet them. Yeah, absolutely terrible. So we'll have a little look at my Discord here. So yeah, there's the thing. Where's the main chat? So this is what people are getting, these errors. It's actually really embarrassing. I would love to say nice words. So it's obviously a free DLC, by the way, if you didn't know. You press download. It seems to all be working like it does here, but then essentially it gets caught in a validation loop, and I'll put on the screen what happens. Yeah, basically nobody can actually play it. You're just sat there raging like the yeah. You guys are funny. I love that. But anyway, the BA server is down because everything is broken. So big shame. You can't build decks. You can't do anything like that whatsoever at this moment in time. So here we are. In light of it, here's a video that will tell you all the features that will come, well, should have come a minute ago, but still aren't actually usable in the game. But hey, at least their graphics look good. Yay. Nice bit of PR right there. Okay, let's talk about the main features. Cool. Basically, not a lot has changed. All right, so they have actually reduced the game size. The package, the DLC itself is 26 gigabytes, which is cool. But they've managed to compress some of the bulk of the files by 30 gigs, 40 gigs, which is actually quite a lot. I thought it was 90, but okay, we'll take that word for it. Which is actually quite a big achievement. They've managed to compress quite a lot of files down, which is good. Yeah, some mission editor stuff, etc. These improvements are minor. Um, the being stuck behind buildings will actually be a very nice welcome feature by predicting better. But otherwise, there's not really many exciting things here. When we look at the gameplay and balance changes, okay, customization of units, yeah, okay, basically lots of new unit icons. Again, not new information because we've already seen that obviously when I've leaked and shown the previous Baltic stuff, and like every YouTuber has, of course, as well. So the map dam has been reworked, which is exciting. Now I can talk about that, and I'm very excited to show people that. So that'll be a video coming out very soon. Emergency airdrop feature is finally in the game. So when you click airdrop, just like jump your troops out, the plane will stop dropping. You can actually click one by one, so to choose which units will drop out, but that's going to be a bit too difficult when the plane is going down. So actually, yeah, you'll need to just double click emergency airdrop, which for me is Y, I think. I can't remember what button I've got it set as, but that's okay. Infantry damage now takes into account the number of soldiers. So, as you might have seen with my shorts, a bomb directly landing on top of 13 Marines does not kill 13 Marines. It just kills like two of them, or well, okay, maybe like 5 or 6 of them. So I think it's basically meaning that this sort of bomb defense that big squads have is going to be less effective, which is very good, I think. The overkill mechanic, which basically meant that missiles would essentially be terrible at shooting down planes, has been improved, which is very, very good. So a second missile will be fired immediately. Okay, that's very good. Yeah, fair enough. So I wonder how the S-300 with only two missiles will actually perform here. But hopefully we shall see more planes getting shot down, which I think has been too easy, especially for the likes of Stealth that can basically bomb with impunity. Okay, helicopters are going to be more reactive, a bit more agile. That's nice. Smoke has been increased. Okay, we'll see how that actually works. Arty smoke, by the way, only arty smoke. The caliber, okay, so RT aim time has been increased, which is good. Same for MLRS, so we're already nerfing a bit of the support playstyle, which I'm a big fan of. So actually a huge fan of this. Very good stuff. So very, very good. Yeah, okay, so 50s should be doing higher damage, which is very nice. Because essentially what's been working is that, well, hold on, I thought their damage was increased, so I'm not sure if that's actually going to be, um, yeah, I'm not sure how, we're going to have to test that in game. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. We've had marksman rifle damage, okay, and machine gun, squad machine gun damage increased ever so slightly, but I do really like that. They are very underpowered, or they were, they are, because obviously the DLC doesn't work, but they were very underpowered. Oh yeah, by the way, you can't even play normal multiplayer games at the time of recording this, so yeah, that's a bit annoying. Tank gun dispersion reduced, so less misses at long range. Okay, fair enough. I can get behind that. Modern tanks tend to be pretty damn accurate as far as I'm aware, so less misses is good. I think that obviously with a bit of panic, etc., they still will be prone to that. Precision guided munitions. Aim time won't start before the plane is on high altitude anymore. Precision guided aim time won't start before the plane is on high altitude anymore. Yeah, so okay, I don't know what sort of English this is supposed to be, but essentially, I think what it's trying to say is that so precision munitions like JDAMs and stuff, the aim time won't start whilst the plane is on low altitude. You'll have to go high before it starts the aim time process. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It seems a bit redonkulous to me because usually it just goes high immediately to drop the bombs anyway. So I don't know. I think it's just basically meaning that you're gonna have to keep your planes a lot higher whilst you're aiming uh, high altitude bombs, essentially. Which is fine. I can sort of sympathize with that, in all fairness. I just wish they'd written this a bit more clearly. Okay, lots of bug fixes as well, which I have no doubt they're doing well. So it's a public free DLC. What we have to look forward to next is the public test environment. Currently, it's a private test environment, but this is not a bad thing either. I actually, obviously, I and many others, many YouTubers and testers are on the PTE already. The PTE, what all I can say is I can't really tell you any specific information about it, which is a shame. Apart from what I can tell you is that it is fantastic. We call it Broken Arrow 2.0, and it really does feel like 2.0 indeed because it is really, really good. The game feels so much different, so much better. It takes a short while to get used to it because of how different some mechanics work and how different some of the other things that, again, I just can't disclose. Don't want to get a second lawsuit, do we? But otherwise, yeah, these are the changes. These are the updates for Broken Arrow Baltic Battalion. It's been a flop so far, and I'm very disappointed. However, some of these changes are very welcome indeed, so there are some good stuff going on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, comment. Definitely comment your thoughts because, yeah, very poor standards. I don't know what. Ah, who manages this company? Anyway, out. Bye bye.